Hi guys, my name is Oleg, I am a cinematographer with HBO, Netflix, Fox and MTV credits and actually available to film your wedding day. And today we're gonna do wedding venue review. Today I'm gonna talk about the Carondelet house in Los Angeles. It's kind of like a vintage New York style vibe building, and I thought it's amazing for small weddings, like maybe like 50, like less than 100 guests. But a couple days ago I filmed a wedding there and it was like 150 guests, and I was surprised how great it was, and the couple was amazing and everything was great. So, beginning. In front of the building, it's actually great exterior, so after the ceremony it's always great to take some pictures in front of the building, because this is a great. It's huge and it's so like vintage New York style. In the beginning, in front, they have like two huge rooms. One of them, like on the left side, they use usually for the reception mostly, but it's great for some pictures and video after or before the ceremony as well. But the room on the left side they use for the reception, for dancing, for all this fun stuff. The place on the right side they set up the bar there, and it's mostly for cocktail hour, and you can host all the guests there after the ceremony or before they're waiting for the ceremony. At the second floor, the venue has a huge room for getting ready. So the bride I have like 15 bridesmaids there, and it was great, and it was enough for everybody. They have a few spots for the dress. They have a couple tables where photographer and videographer can set up some decor stuff, some beauty shots on the table, some small close-ups, and it works amazing. So they have like different structure, like a wooden one, the stone, and yeah, it was great. Also on this table you can set up the flowers. They have some cool makeup area with lighting, and it looks like kind of like a theater, so it's still like a New York theater vibe, some Broadway style. Okay, let's take a look. So it's really great outside. And in the beginning, before even bride came to the venue, I take a few shots. Empty rooms, some exteriors of the venue. They actually have a small room on the right side before in front of the patio, and the groom can get ready there. And it's enough for like 5-6 groomsmen. And when you see the hall for the ceremony, it will blow your mind. It's really great. And you don't even need a lot of decoration there, a lot of flowers, because the place has its own vibe. So you actually just can go there, set up the table, set up the chairs, and you're ready to go. Okay, so the bridesmaids came. So you see it's a lot of cool spots for the dress in front of this wall. The wall is amazing, so we can use this wall for pictures. You can hold something, like you can put some flowers or decor. And the room actually is separated, so you can change there. And we even can take a lot of pictures, like some portraits with bride, some portraits with bridesmaids at the second floor. So you can save about like 1-2 hours there, and it's gonna be great for some shots. It's a lot of spots in front on the first floor to set up some pictures. Some invitation tables, cake tables, and the room, since it's a huge room, they have a great depth of field, so it's pretty easy to take some like good shots. For example, with mother right here, with some like getting ready shots with mother, putting up the dress, so the bride just with the dress. I don't actually really like to take a lot of pictures of the dress alone. I really want to like interact with the bride, so she can touch the dress, she can look at the dress, so we can like play around with the scene. On the second floor they actually have another room, and sometimes we hide the bride at this room. We bring in front all the bridesmaids, and we can make kind of like a first look with bridesmaids. And then when the bride going down to this first floor, this is a perfect place for some first look with dad, with mother, with parents. Sometimes I don't recommend do the first look, But at this venue, it was built for that, because they have a cool patio inside the house, inside the venue. For the ceremony, it's a great place to do the first look, because photographer and videographer can film inside the patio and also outside the patio through the windows, and all these shots are gorgeous always, and you don't have to worry about the weather, because lighting at this area is always great. It's super small, but still, if you do like some private first look, or your bridal party not too big, like 5-6 people from each side, it's really good place to take some pictures and video there. And also we can use this patio for some like grooms getting ready. Before the ceremony with the couple, we can go outside to take some shots there before like scenes during the guests are coming to the venue. Ceremony places are beautiful but pretty tiny. But still, if your photographers, videographers, your wedding planner is smart, they can set up the chairs, people can set up, the vendors can set up the tripods, the lighting in the good spots. And I usually try to hide my lights, to hide my tripods, and at this venue it works. Maybe it's not perfect place to walking around, but it's a wedding, so we always try to make it private, and I'm not big fan to like walking around the area during the reception. During the ceremony, I try to make the couple to enjoy this moment and don't like look at us, look at photographer, videographer, what I'm doing, so why are you walking around. So, and you can see, so the like first look, the ceremony looks so authentic, so I really like it. It's pretty dark, so make sure your photographer use the flash, or your videographer use some lighting or professional cinema cameras. So I don't set up the lights there, but my camera is good enough to take some good shots even at this dark spot. After the ceremony place, changing to the reception place. So you put all the tables inside, all the chairs, they do like some. And this is how it works. And during this time, couple can go with photographer to the rooftop. It's a parking lot nearby, and you can go to the upstairs and take some sunset pictures there. Guests can chill on the second floor at this like 2 big rooms in front till venue vendors set up the tables. And since it's dark, make sure you use some candles, you use some like cool like yellow warm light, and it helps to create this place more like intimate, more like private. During the reception at this venue, it's really interesting how the reception is going on, because all the reception part kind of like split for 2 parts. So one part is a dinner, when people serve the dinner, the food, and at this time we can make some speeches, you can make some announcement, you can talk to the guests, you can go around. Of course, it's pretty tiny place, but I have a couple who run all the tables, so they have a lot of guests, like more than 100, and they run from table to table, and during one song they took pictures with each table. So it was fantastic. So, and for video it's great because everybody like laughing, everybody trying to get this shot as quick as possible, so it's a good idea. And during the dinner, one more time, it's a great time to take some to make some toasts. Usually at this place I go around the tables and ask guests about to say some congrats for my videos, and everybody do that, and yeah, it's pretty easy to do that. So since it's a small location, it's pretty hard to make some cool grand entrance dance for the bridal party. So usually they just like run through the guests, do maybe some fun dance, and that's it. So it's not a big place to do something. You can do the first look right after the grand entrance. Maybe you can, but usually it doesn't work. So this venue, it's not for that. So at the reception, you just enjoying the dinner first, enjoying the speeches first, enjoying with like some conversation with your guests. You're going around the tables, and then reception, all the guests go in front of the venue to these 2 big rooms. At the first room, it's a bar, you can set up some like maybe dancers, some shows, maybe a musician, and the second room is a dance floor. It's actually the dance floor with a DJ. So during this transition to the second part of the reception, you can start doing the first dance, you can start doing the family dances, like bouquet, cake. But usually how it works, you do the first dance right away, you do the parents dance right away. Then like 30 minutes for some crazy dance party. You dance with everybody, so because everybody on the dance floor. Then people start going around, start going to the bar, and this is a great time to cut the cake. And then you can go back to the dance floor with all your guests and do the bouquet, garter, and so I've been there like a few times, like 5-6 times, and we always created the tunnel in front of the building for the grand exit, for the real grand exit, when couple go through all the guests with the candles or sparkles, sit in the car and enjoy the night. And all your guests can stay at the venue and enjoy the rest of the night, enjoy the music. So I really recommend this venue. It looks amazing, the staff is great, all vendors is great, so the venue manager is amazing, so I really like it's enjoying, and I see how the couple feels relaxing and they enjoying what they see. And all the guests, they really surprised because it's in the heart of Los Angeles, almost in downtown, but it feels so private and so intimate. So I really like this location, I will recommend it, and I hope I will work there again and again. So thank you so much for watching. It was my wedding venue review and the Carondelet house in Los Angeles. So if you're interested in my service, go to my website, you can contact me and I will be glad to film your wedding.